Hi, Jack. My name is Michael Ryan, um, the head of FESPA Global Print Expo, so management of the exhibition, which is coming up next month in Amsterdam. We're delighted to be back in Amsterdam, a great location for visitors, especially from the UK and Ireland. Where you have great connections there directly to Schiphol Airport, and then the venue itself is only a 10-minute train ride away from the airport. Really delighted with the show this year in Amsterdam. We have over 500 exhibitors now, which is one of our largest events. So we're approaching the figures that we had in Munich last year. And of course, we're very delighted with the number of exhibitors coming to the show. We welcome back quite a number of exhibitors, especially from the textile printing world. And we're set up for a very, very packed 4 days in Amsterdam. We've got the new events taking place. We've got Sportswear Pro taking place for the very first time, which is an exhibition dedicated to sportswear manufacturing, customization on demand. We have also the personalization experience returning, where we've got a good number of exhibitors who are showcasing the latest innovations in adopting personalization into your business, and also European Sign Expo. European Sign Expo is a dedicated signage event with the latest in CNC machines, LED, neon, and that is now got over 50% more exhibitors than we had in Munich last year. And of course, for FESPA Global Print Expo, a big lineup of companies there, sponsored by Brother, Mimaki, sustainability partnership with Carbon Quota as well. So we've got a full action-packed lineup for the event.
Fantastic. I mean, it was there last year. You do squeeze a lot into 4 days, has to be said.
I know so many people who literally come to FESPA for a day, and I'm like, what are you going to see in a day? Because even I'm there for the duration of the show, so I don't see everything. But yeah, it's an action-packed days, but we have got the dedicated areas. So for example, for companies who are interested in the signage market, then you go to Hall 5. If you're interested in wide format printing, then of course make your ways to halls 1, 5, 2, and also in 12. Where we've got Mimaki and Epsom located in Hall 12, but we've got a really good focused event. So the venue is, my advice for people in those action pack, download the app. The app is available. So download the app, which is all the exhibitors. It's got the map. It will make all your orientation well. But there is certainly something for everybody in Amsterdam. But certainly, if you can spend more than a day at FESPA, please do so.
Yeah, I think it's good advice. I mean, Munich was great. It had a nice layout with the four sessions that you could kind of get between them well. How's it laid out in Amsterdam? Is it, you talk about a lot of halls there? So
yeah, we've got 6 halls in total, and those are. We've taken also an area which we haven't used before in Amsterdam, but I saw some photographs from, I think it was 1984, so FESPA has used those halls before. What we're coming on to 30 years ago. Actually, no, 40 years ago we're coming on to now. 40 years ago when FESPA was in those halls, but we're spread over. We've got on the entrance C, you've got halls 10, 11, 12, and then entrance K, and they're only literally like a 200-meter walk from each other, those entrances, etc. as well. But it's not a large distance, but it is spread across. But it's looking.
And as you say, if you've got the app, you'll know where the people you'll want to see. You'll know how to get in and around.
Yeah, exactly. And it's my responsibility also to make sure that the signage is all ready for the show, so that the floor plans, everything is directional. Because I hate anybody to get lost at our shows. So I take full responsibility for signage and displays.
If there's any show where you've got to get the signage right, this is probably the one, isn't it? So,
yeah, so if you have any comments to make, if you get lost, then please come and find me, okay? And I will get you a coffee. But you should. I like to walk around events. I like people to experience shows. And of course, we just want everyone to be able to discover everything at FESPA. We've got a great lineup of content at the show as well, in addition to the halls. Of course, we have Club FESPA, which is our dedicated area for the FESPA associations and FESPA Direct membership. So anyone from the UK, FESPA UK will be there for the duration of the event. So anyone who wants to discover and learn more about the FESPA community, then please come and find us in Club FESPA. We've got the digital signage feature area, digital signage lounge, this area, which is a new focused area, so they're introducing people, and that's in partnership with Navori Labs. So that is, if you're new to digital signage, if you want to adopt it into your retail or into your activities, then there will be people on site there who can support you with that content. We've got the Wrap Masters also in Hall 5, which is the car wrapping competition, which will be for all 4 days of the event. There'll be something for the wrapping community. Then we've also got the Sustainability Spotlight once again, which has got a central focus for FESPA, where there will be visitors to the event. They can sample some of the latest products on the marketplace. We've got a host of exhibitors who have given us products to showcase there and for people to discover more. That's in partnership, for example, with Reboarding and Carbon Quota. And we've also got the personalized make wear area, where attendees to the show will be able to select garments at the event, and they'll be able to see them in production live in the personalized make wear area.
Yeah, the sportswear that's a relatively new, isn't it? There's something you should have been thinking about for a while. This is kind of a big deal for you, I think.
Yeah, one of the areas of FESPA. So FESPA we are a specialty printing event. So we do have very, very niche focuses, especially on the wide format side, but we also have a large history in textile printing, so such as screen printing, sublimation printing, DTF printing, embroidery. That is taking up a large segment of halls 12 and 11 at the event. And the latest trends, for example, in sportswear manufacturing is focused on demand customization. The customization is largely done through print, and the technology is available. So there will be new exhibitors especially in halls 11, for attendees to see the latest technologies in this field. We've also got the conferences taking place. So on the Thursday, which is the 21st of March, we've got the Sportswear Conference. So we've got a great lineup of speakers who are focused on areas such as on-demand customization, adoption of AI. AI is a buzzword, is a trend, which we're all going to have to understand a little bit more in the future. So there will be a couple of sessions on AI, but then also talking about trends such as sustainability, which is a large focus and a large trend of manufacturing right now.
Okay, so I was going to ask you about how the industry has evolved even since the last expo, and you kind of touched on a couple of big elements there. There's technologies is entering the industry, and we've kind of got to come to terms with it and understand it. And you're helping visitors to do that, I guess.
Yeah, there's we always like to introduce new trends and to keep ahead of the curve, so to say, for FESPA events. Automation in the industry is a necessity right now. It's essential in terms of production, and you're seeing that in terms of even the placement of exhibitors in the hall. So, for example, when you walk into Hall 1, for example, you have got Agfa and you've got Conbergs right alongside each other, and that is planned from their aspect because it's the synergy of the products and the materials which they want to showcase. There's a lot of software at the event this year. At the FESPA showcase, so really a focus on automation, the adoption of development of e-commerce, and I haven't seen everything yet because there's a lot of new launches to come to FESPA show. So I think really you're looking at sustainable options, which is not just the products. It's about the machinery. It's about the products which are being launched at the event. So many of the equipment now which is coming to market has got the latest technologies there in terms of how you can save in efficiencies, but also save on costs and running costs as well.
Okay, good stuff. Well, it sounds like an incredible event to have. I'm here in the UK. If I were to be a sign writer or a sign maker or print company, give me one or two good reasons why I should make the relatively short and easy journey over to Amsterdam next month.
Yeah, you see, well, what is it? Literally like 45 minutes, an hour from
Yeah.
Gatwick. Look, there is one of the areas of FESPA. We are we do move around Europe as well, so there's always a new experience to have at the FESPA events. As you were in Munich last year, Amsterdam, of course, is an event which is to travel from almost every city in the UK, from Bristol, from Manchester, from Birmingham, from Belfast. All those cities have direct flights to Amsterdam, and it's really well connected. And I think, especially with the travel, I like to call it affordable Amsterdam, because you can fly there. You've got a great selection of hotels for all budgets, and coming to the event, etc. as well. There is a lot to see at the FESPA exhibition. From the signage community, you'll be able to see the latest technologies for the signage industry, but also discover new applications and new areas, and maybe you've been thinking about expanding your business. I was in Northern Ireland last weekend, and I saw a print company who were offering everything. You could get your wrapping done, you can get your clothing done, you can get everything branded with this company. I really wanted to pay a visit, but my time was short, so that will certainly be one for the next time. But really, you can discover everything for your business at the FESPA exhibitions. There will be companies and there will be things which I've never seen before at the FESPA event. But it's also to engage with the community. So, as I mentioned before, we have FESPA UK, who are the FESPA Association, on hand for all 4 days of the event, and they will welcome to see any attendees from the UK to be able to talk about the industry, to look up networking and see how we can collaborate and cooperate together. But yeah, Amsterdam is a great location, and looking at future FESPA years, etc., this will be one of the closest to the UK.